Oh, shit.
Hello?
What's up?
Is Connor back?
Mm-mm.
It's so weird. Why does it take him so long?
Maybe he passed away.
Thank God.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Connor, I wasn't talking about you or anything.
Alright.
Oh, it took me a second to realize you meant alright because of the... I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I shouldn't have been eating this case of candy. Oh my goodness.
It's okay, it works.
Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she... Sorry, let me swallow this real quick. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Ah. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our
Uh-oh.
shoulders and our arms touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're getting some cinematics.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. That's so specific.
It's drawing the picture that's shown on the screen.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Uh-oh. Are you ready?
Eh?
Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face skin, and her eyes glance over at Yuri's face skin. I don't know how I was able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not supposed to be reading, right? You're not as used to reading.
You're not supposed to be reading. You're not a native English speaker. You're not supposed to read, right?
I just freaking, oh my god. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Damn.
It's probably the least I can do.
Dude, look at the sly smile.
I love how me reading, you're not supposed to be reading, right? Literally, like the sentences you're not used to reading, right? Like, the fact that I messed that up is just funny.
Yeah.
That sentence. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Oh
my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches.
There's gonna be a paper cut, isn't there?
Hey, oh, you're right. Oh no. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think?
Dude, I swear she wrote this. That's my hypothesis.
That's probably. Right? Did you say that, Connor?
Yeah.
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything.
Which I
can. But
can.
they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
Dude, this girl's giving me some, like, Gasai vibes.
We'll see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, oh, Sorry,
But-
I saw my name.
That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess Oh, that's really poorly worded. Wow. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not that. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Ooh,
Alright,
spicy.
guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight.
Wait, did we even get to read any of it?
Yeah, that we're just skipping
apparently
pages.
not. Apparently not.
Looking at each other.
Yeah. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. I have no idea how to do Sayori's voice.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn. Wait, did I read that right? Loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
It's up to
Mr.
you, RobbieG.
Yeah, it's up to you, RobbieG.
Monica, obviously.
Alright.
I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hi, RobbieG. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Why did her body just rotate like 90 degrees?
Yeah.
Don't worry, RobbieG. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, RobbieG. How did she read it so fast? I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
And dark.
We choose suicide as one of the options.
That's right. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Is this kid
That
literally you,
way,
Robert?
It always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning of it out of it.
Her face is like...
Oh yeah, dude, what's wrong with her face? Oh wait, does she even like Yuri? Maybe I should read it more
Maybe
like...
not.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very challenging to
Yuri
write like
likes
that
the same thing.
effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel...
Oh my god.
or letting them
Uh-oh.
deeply analyze all the nuances.
This is getting somewhere.
It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
Oh god.
I've never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring by learning new things. Trying new things.
You're fine. That works. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. I have to keep checking her face to make it read.
Oh,
That's the best
no,
way
you're
to
fine.
find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Because you're a fucking loser. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
No.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. T. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, I guess, am I reading this?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're reading it.
Yeah.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. What is this wording? The
Bruh.
spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a little hole.
Is this about a
It
glory
wasn't
hole?
too bright. It was
Uh-oh.
too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of
Oh,
infinite
shit.
choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in.
Oh,
I was
bruh.
looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Did she get us sexually abused?
Continue outside poem area? Wait, what?
That was deep, dude. That was deep right
Dude,
there.
it sounds like she's getting, like, watched by someone.
Hold up. Should we go over? Oh, well, I guess I already shit. All right. We'll analyze the poems next time. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines.
Where's your boy Ted Hughes?
I know, bro. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Is she like the leader of the club?
Yeah, she's the
Okay.
president.
And then your best friend Saori is the vice president, but only because she was like, "Hey, let's do something that no one's done," and then she just inherited the role. So,
Oh, bro, it's a
Well-
bad question to ask.
what was the inspiration behind this one? Oh dear. Oh no.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. That's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
What is this?
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
Alright, number 11. I want a good tip of the day. Writing tip of the day. Come on.
Fine.
Another way to think about it. Just get shit writ.
Oh no.
Rit.
Just get shit writ. Sorry, it's right here. I accidentally skipped it.
This
Oh,
was
good. Just get
another
shit
way to
writ.
think about
Makes
it.
sense. I like it better.
Alright, that's what you said. I just skipped it on accident right here.
Okay.
There you go.
So, wait.
Alright,
is
we're
it-
good.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Alright.
We see it, Robert. We read it like 4
Big-
times over.
big-
Alright, we're good.
If
Just
you
making
keep your-
sure.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Was that your
I don't-
E, Robert?
Wait,
Don't you turn
really?
big
Wait, really? I didn't know
dark puddle
that.
of ink?
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
it depends on the kind of pen you're using, so she's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
and-
move
and
your
if you're
hand
writing
and
it
go
in
with
an-
the flow. What the fuck?
Dude, but what if you're typing this up? What do I do then?
She's speaking from experience. That's my advice for today.
Isn't that like the... She's like wearing like the Academy Ari
Thanks
outfit.
for listening.
Oh, your boy Connor.
All right, Connor.
Yeah, it's me. This is
Go.
my turn.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice your eyes lighten.
Exceptional. That's not exponential. Exceptional.
What was that?
Huh? Did I say that out loud?
Oh my god.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
All right. He's going to hate me.
She literally complimented his work.
You really didn't do it. Yuri.
Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
Why do you say that?
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a
Suicide.
huge compliment coming from you.
Depression.
This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Just your eyes. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their styles very deliberate.
Oh wait, we're gonna do one. We'll do Yuri tips, too. Don't be deliberate.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Uh-oh. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
Bro, she's the intellectual.
An intellectual.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Is there sound to this game?
I don't think so. Wait, do you not hear music?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh. Bruh.
Sorry.
This music's fucking stupid.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You're dang right. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Probably not all of the above. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Uh-oh.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her,
Myself while doing it.
which itself is kind of funny.
I wrote it in
After
my
all-
own blood.
It's in red.
Yeah, I used the blood from my wounds that I inflicted myself upon my left wrist. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god, that's short.
Not in red. That's good.
Hold on. I gotta take a drink. I took a bite of a candy.
Ghost under the light.
Also, her handwriting is so good. Oh my god.
Tendrils of my hair illuminate
Oh, yeah.
beneath the upper glow. Bathing.
O'Connor's doing
The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Well done.
My life.
Papa.
I had a hard time. I had a tough time.
It's so deep, Connor.
Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
Boy, you couldn't say that. Yuri, let me show you. Let me show you something. Your handwriting is top tier. Mine was shit tier. You don't even know.
Nani?
Nani? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Kind of lagging, but eh? That's silly.
Also, I like the poem.
Uh-oh.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Well, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Oh,
Mild
shit.
my ass.
She's
Mild my
flickering
ass.
back.
That's some foreshadowing right there.
That's
Something easy to
foreshadowing.
digest, I suppose. I suppose.
Are you the ghost, Yuri?
Robert, for your oral, you should ask to analyze one of Yuri's poems instead of
No.
Annie Diller.
Dude, let's go, boy. Connor, where's your hoo-hoo?
We need that
Here.
hoo again, please.
We need that again. I didn't hear it, but whatever.
You not hear it?
No,
Ha!
that was not a hoo-hoo.
Yeah, you need to put the emphasis
go,
on that
there you
hoo
go.
there.
Alright, well, get your line.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, RobbieG.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Oh, damn.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to ghosts. Symbolically compared to ghosts. Lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past,
Oh my god.
and seem to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about it. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, so.
Nah. If anything, I could really learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Ah! You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, RobbieG.
Me too.
Oh,
Alright,
boy.
best friend or tsundere? Best girl? Like, sorry, not best girl. Best friend or tsundere?
It's up to you, RobbieG. It's your
Oh,
story.
shit. Let's just get her out of the way.
She's a tsundere, right? RobbieG, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right?
Yeah, she didn't
You're
jump
so
like
proud
her
of
little...
the first poem you ever wrote. Then I'd like to read it.
Whenever we were...
Painful to think about.
Whenever we were picking the words, her character didn't jump at all.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. She really hates her poem.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Damn. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
But what the hell did I do?
I'll probably think it's stupid. Oh my god!
Fuck.
What?
Oh,
Who's
seriously?
reading it?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll read it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Oh my god!
Really dark.
She's 5 years old?
Oh my god, people can try, but that's about it.
Got
Oh
him.
my god.
Pretty deep.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how symbolic is
I
this
think
poem?
that, I literally said Annie Dillard. I think that, Sylvia Plath would be jealous of these skills.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. Alright,
Two.
well, Connor, would you like to say anything?
No.
Well, I mean,
all
you
you
can
need.
try. You can try, but that's about
That's
it.
about it.
I can try. Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. She was right.
I like it.
Oh, don't lie. What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, not eat, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
That's true.
It's true.
Oh wait, I have to click. Shit.
Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that it was from the youngest one here, did ya?
The Machne? The Machne?
Yeah, dude, the
Ooh.
Magne.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
I have no idea what.
Let's just leave.
Who are we picking?
Is there a leave option?
We've got no choice. We got to talk to Sayori.
Who's the next student?
Alright, I'll do her poem, Carly, if you want.
Okay, yeah, you do her poem. Alright, I have no idea what voice to give her.
I see it's like
I want to do something funny, but I don't know how to pull it off. This is
You're
a
just
good
like
poem,
you,
RobbieG.
you can experiment if you want. Just go with it.
I feel like, are you sure it's your first time?
That's super uncomfortable. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I
guess you're right.
No, no.
It's so uncomfortable.
But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Yeah, the
I guess I'll leave this. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Like I said before, RobbieG. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That's my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
He's the first person that's been like... We'll see about that.
Alright, RobbieG, take it away.
Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy. Sleepy? What?
The
Making me rub
sleepy
the
from my...
sleepy from my eyes. That's... Why don't it just be sleep? Making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Whatever. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. Sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
What the fuck?
10 out of 10. Would...
I give it like a negative 15
No, I agree. That was pretty shit.
out of 15.
But I want breakfast is just like, alright. What?
Come on, man. You could have wrapped that up with something super deep.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Oh, that makes sense. No.
Just a little bit.
Carly, what are you doing? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
It's
Don't be
frozen for
mean.
me. Oh.
I still tried my
Oh, there we go.
best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Especially that last line.
Everyone
I
breakfast.
made eggs and toast.
Oh,
Even
it
though
was
you were
so
late.
good. Oh.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I don't know why I make her like she's down. I get all cranky.
I guess there's no point in arguing.
God, I was just thinking about that
Anyway.
toast.
Thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget.
Don't even sound like Carly anymore.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
First they already.
You. I guess that's everyone.
Phew!
Dude, I'm chewing food, so.
You have to do like the
I
hand
know.
motions too, like wiping the invisible sweat off your brow.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
see that?
That's how you get into character. You gotta be method actor, RobbieG.
Phew!
Oh my god, I already am in the character, okay? I'm one with
Yeah,
Robbie
okay,
G.
Robbie
I
G.
am Robbie G. Boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
bet. That's
I
what
was
they all
just
say.
eating food. Alright?
Mhm. Yep. Okay.
Alright, sorry. This candy is sticky and it like sticks to my mouth and it's hard to swallow. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, that's a good word, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. I think I like that voice better.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Sounds like fucking Ash Ketchum. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant. Oh, it freeze. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you? You have to try that hard to come up with something. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Dude, she looks happy. Like,
She's thinking about like casserole or something.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
that's such a biased thing.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's not even like.
Alright,
It's like wrong.
Natsuki tips.
That's not a tip.
Suggestions come from people who like it.
Lol. Stafu Natsuki. Haha, XD.
Oh.
He XD.
Alright.
Good shit.
12, by the way.
People did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And RobbieG did too. So, based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring,
cough cough RobbieG.
which I haven't yet. And RobbieG liked my poem too, you know.
Got him.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh, this is getting me. This is
Robert
becoming a
sitting
bitch
in this
fight.
class and all of these girls fighting over.
That'd be really ironic.
That's... yeah. Hey. What in the world?
Gotcha, bitch.
What are you doing?
No.
Oh? This person just messaged me how my day is good. Told me to have a good day. It's like fucking 5 p.m.
For
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
me, the music stopped.
Music stopped for me too. New music. The fucking circus?
That's not what I want. That's not what. That's not what I.
I don't want that new music.
Just.
Yuri sends up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that RobbieG appreciates my advice more than you appreciated yours.
Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I know. No! I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh.
What was that?
I don't know. That's how I assume she said it.
Oh, you got 2 rolls now.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as RobbieG started showing up. They're calling you out, Connor.
Oh, Connor. Connor's got implant.
Natsuki, that's a little... Oh wait, we have to say it at the same time. This doesn't involve you.
What are you doing, Connor? My voice didn't work there, I swear.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
RobbieG! Did freeze? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, RobbieG.
What? Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck? What did I do? I hit a button on my keyboard.
You always hit a button on your keyboard.
Hey, shut up. Oh my god. Is that back to normal?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meeting them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily eliminating yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, RobbieG?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Shit.
Help me, Sayori.
Sorry.
RobbieG.
Knew it. No!
I think the Help Me series again, but Yuri.
Bro,
even
I
Natsuki will hate me.
I think she already does.
Yeah, I don't think she likes you anyways. Yeah, pick one, dude. Don't.
Bro, it's a.
Help Me, Sayori is like the freaking. That's like the. That's like the one everyone did. Come on.
Everyone? What do you mean everyone did?
Like
You know, that's what.
Everyone
It's like
picks
the-
help, like
it's like
Sayori.
safe card.
Everyone picks Sayori.
It's like the safe one.
Fuck you, Connor.
RobbieG.
Oh, Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
That's actually the correct way I'd come at the situation.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Yuri,
Well,
you're up.
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. And it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened. He said her poem was cute.
I see. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
Could have just edited it right there and it would have been fine.
Yeah, like for real. That would have been fine.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding?
Damn, I feel bad now.
That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Oh, she's gonna kill herself.
Oh, shit.
no. Oh no.
You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side.
Whoa.
Strapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Uh-oh.
Yuri, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look all of your faces right now.
She's gonna kill herself. She's gonna
Oh,
kill
yeah.
herself. She's gonna
No
neck
warning,
herself.
Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, I should have picked so. Oh god.
She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I actually... You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well. Alright, I believe. Thanks, RobbieG. You're too kind.
RobbieG is the real man here.
I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
Oh, I've read that like 50 times, like, is someone gonna speak? Then I realized it's me. It's nothing.
One more thing. I didn't load. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So.
Oh, the boobs come
Oh,
out.
the boob, yeah. What thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. I was
Thank
gonna
you.
read this note. She have no idea what's going on.
Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Let's save.
Yeah.
We probably should have saved before.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well,
Oh, she's back.
mostly. Apparently.
I didn't really. Sure.
Oh wait, sorry. I thought this was RobbieG talking for some reason. RobbieG, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Oh no.
And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Also, what club meets every day during
I
the
know,
week?
right?
I think to myself,
There's probably a way to be super like even between everyone.
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination.
Sayori.
RobbieG, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Larry and I have spent this much time together.
Aw.
I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. Oh wait.
What are you doing?
She's a pretty,
You're contagious.
she's a pretty big influence on
Sorry.
everyone around her.
About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. This is really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. No, you don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, RobbieG, it's nice that I can spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun, huh?
Looks like Sayori still isn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Yeah.
Fuck.
We just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay, huh?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
yeah.
Alright, what are we gonna go for?
Say it again.
Are we gonna go for...
Say it again.
Do we want to cheer up Natsuki?
Say it again.
Nah, bruh. We need to get
Yeah, let's
close.
see
We
it.
need to find what's really going on inside Yuri's head.
Yuri said?
Yeah.
Well,
I think
wait, why
suicide's
can't
a good
we?
one.
Why can't we pick what's her name?
Monica? I think because she's the president.
Yeah, she's off limits.
Oh, that sucks.
That's the DLC. I get the DLC.
Wait, actually there is a
Monica.
DLC.
Is it the Monica
Wow.
DLC?
But you played
Monica
107
DLC.
minutes.
$7
Yeah.
bucks.
It's a fun pack.
Ooh, you know what that's all about. Wait, Monica's on the front. Wait a minute.
Yeah, so it's definitely Monica.
No, it's wallpapers. Here it is.
You can pay $10 for some wallpapers.
It's music and wallpapers.
Is that really it?
Yeah. Look at the content. It's
Do it.
Art booklet, high resolution wallpapers, soundtrack, fan pack, local files button.
Whatever. Let's just... Okay, so we want to just go for Yuri then?
Yeah.
Alright, I think suicide sounds good. She's happy.
Suicide.
Wow.
Misery.
Misery sounds
Misery, that's a good one.
good. What?
Sayori.
Sayori.
Damn.
Pickle.
Fickle.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah. Alright, we have to think of what she would like. She
I like
likes
pain.
Pain, yeah. Sayori.
What?
Chill, fam.
Just got a deep pass.
Unstable,
Sorry, just walked
unrestrained.
out.
And intellectual.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
bruh.
Intellectual.
Pretty deep.
Vivid? Or heart? Vivid, probably?
It did probably.
Yeah, vivid.
Vivacious.
Stars.
Wait, graveyard.
I think
Parfait.
Graveyard would go towards Sayori. I think Sayori's like the real spooky one. I think Yuri's just really deep.
So you think Sayori is like secretly going to kill herself like tomorrow?
I don't know, these words. She appeals to the spooky ones.
What about scars?
Well, she you weren't here
What'd
for
you
this video,
pick?
but Yuri explicitly said she likes horror, and she's reading horror right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think tragedy or fester.
Tragedy might work.
Oh,
The fuck? What is Sayori's past?
Eternity?
Eternity. I think Yuri would like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Philosophy.
yeah, because hers is just simple words, and then hers is like weird, and then hers is like
Do
intellectual.
philosophy.
Okay. Incapable.
I think so. Or essence.
Depression.
I feel like that would be Sayori. Yep.
Oh my god.
I told you, I think Sayori really needs help, dude.
Oh my god.
After image, maybe.
I'm thinking bliss.
After image, yeah.
Okay.
Heaven sent.
Why are all these nightgown, I guess?
Heaven sent.
Heaven
Heavens.
sent.
It's the big words.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she's a fucking intellectual.
She's
It's
a fucking
the compound words, you know what I'm saying?
It's the compound word.
It's
It's a compound word.
Doki Doki. I wonder which one this one would be.
Definitely, Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Yeah, Doki Doki means like your heart's beating quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That
know
Yeah.
that.
It's the same
this
thing with
one-
like Korean, how they say tungu tungu. Like that. It's like
Unrequited.
that sound.
or unrequited.
Unrequited,
Unrequited.
probably.
Unrequited.
Ah, shit.
Yo, we're
Oh, no,
actually,
actually,
it's,
that
it's gonna be
makes-
close.
That makes so much sense because she probably has an unrequited love towards you because she's your
Horror.
that's true.
Do horror.
Yeah, horror.
Okay, we need to get one more at least. I think.
Infallible.
Infallible.
Probably.
Or infallible, yeah.
Okay. We can pick whatever one we want.
Sticky.
Yeah, what a sticky. Okay.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. Oh wait, hold on. We have to do hold on. What's your face? Oh, so we'll say she gonna kill herself.
That's what we said for the last girl.
No, that was just Sayori. You just didn't put Sayori tips. Natsuki is the frickin'.
No, we thought Natsuki was gonna kill herself too. When she
Dude,
took
they're
the
all gonna
log.
kill. They're
Oh
all. Gonna,
yeah, you're right.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's the best ending is if they all just killed.
yeah. I think that is the best ending. They all
Then
just
you-
like have a
then you can
suicide
be
pact.
with
You just walk in a room and they all have frickin' knives and they're just bleeding out.
Another day
Yeah.
passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, RobbieG.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's
Because I
always the
love
simple
you.
things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry if you know what I mean. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Damn, RobbieG.
Damn. Oh my god. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Oh wait, that's you.
I didn't notice that she was listening in. The face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell RobbieG to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Damn. Yeah, exactly.
Some big words. Ah! Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Even when you're shit-talking me. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's... There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
Communism.
I was thinking that. Seize the revolution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us,
Oh.
isn't there? Uh-oh. She's got that look, dude. She's you're like, you know what's coming.
This is so offsetting. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she
may
told you
sound
guys she
like
was bringing me to the
she's
club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have to come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Fuck.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! What?
Crap!
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Oh. What was... a cookie?
Fair enough. It's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
That's a bigger word than retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
I got this
Sayori hugs
this
the
cookie.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears it from the wrapper and takes a
Nom,
big
nom,
bite.
nom, nom. So good.
Shiori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki.
Jesus.
Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
I just got the SpongeBob dude in my head. Chocolate?
Yeah, but why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Shiori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
She's gonna steal it. She's gonna steal it. She's gonna steal the
jeez.
cookie.
I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Shiori out of her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shiori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful of Shiori
Look
pounds
at
on her face.
Split.
Yeah. Yuri and I laughed as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Oh, my dog is worried about me. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room.
Uh-oh, she's dead. She killed herself. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? She killed herself.
not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
I don't.
Of
Oh my
course
God.
she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
Yeah, like tie a noose.
She's pretty popular, after all. I'm starting to think that Natsuki's fucking gay as hell.
Uh,
I'm starting to think that story is literally mentally challenged because of your voice.
It's funny because her, like, everything she does fits it so well.
I know, right?
you don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
What were you saying, Connor?
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm so super sorry.
I'm so
There you are.
I,
I'm so super sorry.
I thought it was so, and then I realized it also had super.
I'm so
I-
super sorry.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Oh my god.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Just lost track of time. I don't know what game that is, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what game it is either.
That makes no sense, though. I thought he was playing Destiny, but apparently not. You would have at least heard the bell, or you would have heard the bell ring, at least. Whoa, my brain. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Oh, piano? Sorry, I just was like zoning out. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just started I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, RobbieG.
Monica smiles. I said smiles. Oh my god. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Aha! Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade.
Escapade.
I always read that as escapade, but I know that's wrong.
Escapade.
Oh, we're gonna win.
Escapade. Escapade.
Oh,
Escapade.
What
It could be, though.
Robert? Escapade?
I just want to know how to pronounce it.
Escapade.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out, and soon. Wait, what? Audio.
See? Escapade.
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 Huh. Okay, cool.
Got him.
I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. This is really good. I'm learning, like, I'm not learning a whole new lot of words, but I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's that word again, you know? There's been a lot of words
Well, we read
that
a lot
you
of
don't
words.
see every day.
We never normally say them out loud.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Stuff in a lot of books and things like that.
Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the
I
closet.
mean, how big's a freaking cookie?
Wait,
Like, I mean, it's
Natsuki-
been like
hey,
10
Carly,
minutes since she got it.
Carly, you're right. Natsuki went to the closet.
No, hold on, just no.
Bruh.
But hang on.
Bruh.
Somehow already finished her cookie. Okay, like how long ago did she get that freaking cookie?
Well, I mean, depends on the kind of cookie, because we have cookies at my work that are, like, huge.
Okay, that's true. What kind of cookie would Natsuki make for Sayori? Okay.
Well, she didn't make it.
She...
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she bought
The
it.
cookie.
She
The
has.
cookie's
She
probably just
literally
a
has the
standard.
hots for every girl except for Yuri.
That's probably just a standard cookie.
It's true, and she is in the closet right now. So I mean,
Yeah.
one on one together, you get gay. Obviously.
Gay.
Hey Yuri.
Eh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was just kind of waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
You're gonna. Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. It's frozen. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. Domo arigato. If there's one thing
Mr.
that can
Robot,
make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yeah, we have to replace every word that we know in Japanese.
Yeah.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet.
Just coming out, boys.
I follow him as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Hi.
Oh god.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
It's frozen. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Ah, I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it, you little bitch?
That's...
Wait.
that fits so well, oh my god. Just her pose right now. It's kind of a one-person job, you little bitch.
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Ooh.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve RobbieG in club activities?
Damn. My mouth gapes. Dude, same, honestly.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
What is this?
If you're a slut.
Then let's go. RobbieG.
Ah. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking.
Yuri's kind of a little asshole.
He speaks first. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
RobbieG. It's frozen. How come even when I do something bad, it feels so right? You're being nice to me.
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you
God.
make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. No, it doesn't. It's frozen again. God dang it. Come on. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would I do that?
Friend, you say?
Oh, friend zone. Yuri lifts her head.
RobbieG, I really like being friends with you.
That was me. Thanks, Yuri.
Yeah,
I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that,
I feel like...
but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah.
I feel like these conversations are gonna get...
Yuri and I
Oh,
walk to the
this
nearest
game
water
progresses.
fountain. Once you fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
RobbieG, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong? Yeah. Anything's fine. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Next time, I need more emphasis on that, Connor.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you notice I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Connor, what even are you? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push your. That sounded like something Vic would say. Oh my god, what? Hold on. That's great, Yuri. Like, that's great, Morty. I don't know, whatever.
What? That's great, Morty.
like, just the way I said it.
Wait,
like, it sounded
Robert,
like-
I thought you didn't watch Rick and Morty.
I mean, just a few times. Like, I don't know why, but I suddenly got. No, but like the
You
few
feel like
times that I
burp in
have
the
seen
middle.
Rick and Morty, like I don't know why. I just said that's great, Yuri. Like, oh, that's great, Morty. Like that's just how I heard it. I don't
You'd
know
have
why.
to be like so shit-faced drunk to say anything like that to Morty.
Okay, well, yeah, but like when he's like
Yeah.
sarcastic, like that's that's great, Morty. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're definitely not a little bitch. Yeah.
It's pretty good Rick right there.
All right, just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, RobbieG. God dang it. It's very endearing.
That's Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I
Sounds
can
like
keep
it
up
could
with
be
this.
like the soundtrack to a really cheap like Zelda knockoff.
Yeah. I want Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
RobbieG, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why is that?
Of dirt. It's a little bit easier on my back.
Bullshit.
I can reach my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Although I do love bending over. What? It froze again. Oh, that's you.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage
Oh my
it.
god,
from-
they are really milking this big boobs thing.
Yeah,
they
they
really are. I didn't catch that.
I didn't even put that together, Carly.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So funny. Is that so?
Oh.
I wonder why that is.
Oh.
Oh, they there it is. There it is.
Yep.
It's most likely because my... Ow! My.
Your
Your
posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading.
Oh.
I have terrible reading posture.
That's what it is.
Or
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Zyrie's candy radar.
Can't
I
hide
think
from
that'll
me.
go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teeth.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book.
God,
I end
really
up in a
freaking
position that makes it
Your
even harder to
teacup.
focus. Wait, what'd you say?
Sorry. Really milk. I just can't. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's... That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yuri
Uh-oh.
both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Which one? The third one?
I mean the right one, obviously. Oh.
Robert, did that just fucking go over your head?
I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna leave now. Oh my god, how did that go over my head? So retarded. Dude, I was like, is she making like, is she making a joke that like, oh, I'm like an alien or something? I'm an alien with like 8 legs, you know? I'm an octopus at this
That's
point.
good as you thought at first. I like that.
Dude, I actually thought like, oh, I'm like she thinks she's like making a joke.
He
like,
thinks
oh,
I'm
like
an octopus.
Octopus don't have legs.
I'm like an octopi. Wait, that's plural. Kill me, dude. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely
Oh my god, she's
natural.
gonna get so embarrassed afterwards.
But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Dude, she's so used to taking that D.
It's frozen. Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
RobbieG?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, that's... Well. You... It's helping. That's something that friends do. What? Right?
Right?
Someone talking about me?
No, Sayori. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything.
Jesus Christ. Girl's a slut.
Oh my god.
She's a salute.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, dude, this is such a symbolic thing. I don't like it. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the... Of course you notice her fucking chest, you piece of... Sorry. Falling to the rim of her breaths. I raise my arm.
Ah.
You gotta be you gotta be real sensual.
Like, that was... Okay. Like, before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different from this time. I take
Oh, yeah.
I feel her hot breath on my face.
Oh my god. Okay, everyone. Let's stop fucking in the corner, please.
What? Yuri jumps back.
It's time to share the poems. RobbieG, can you help you can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right? Wowza, my brain.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I feel that. Okay. Carly hasn't had a lot of action, so we'll get a sour.
Oh boy.
Hold on one
it's
second.
me.
Okay. Got it. Alright. In 10 minutes I gotta go, so let's Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
I like this one, RobbieG.
That's right. We talked a lot about suicide.
It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think.
No.
I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad.
I can't really be good or bad. That's why poems are just so freaking dumb.
But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not
'Cause
sure
I'm
if
in
that's
love
exactly
with
how
you,
it works.
RobbieG.
Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Alright. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. Ugh. Wait, that was really bad. Why don't you at least try giving us some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems.
Bullshit.
I know, right?
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Doing this girl's voice makes me yawn.
Bittersweet. Yeah. Me like bittersweet things that are
Bittersweet.
happy and sad.
Happy and sad? You liking something sad, Sarah?
Well, you don't fucking know me, bitch. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And
What's
make
that
a
mean?
nice happy rainbow.
Oh
What?
my god.
No.
She's so deep, guys.
Sorry,
I'm
it's
deep.
unexpectedly poetic.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, RobbieG. I should go write that down then.
I thought that said I should go rar. I was like, what?
You can read my poem now, okay?
No.
Okay, am I doing this one?
I pop off.
Alright, I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah,
this. Alright. Is it bottles? Yeah. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on my shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head.
That was actually pretty good. I actually really like that one. I think that's my favorite one so far.
Damn, Sayori, let's go. Oh my, that was a good one. I think that's one of my favorite ones so far too.
Yeah.
Alright.
It reminds me of something that I would have wrote back in like Spectrum with Miss Warren.
It's like weird. This feels like our level poetry, but like.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like takes place in like freaking high school, so.
Well, yeah, but it's like.
Me likey.
It's better than I thought, honestly. I thought this game wasn't gonna try on the poems, but it did. You know.
Okay.
All right, should we analyze this?
What?
Further?
No.
Anything you want to say about this?
It seems pretty straight obvious. Or
Yeah.
straight, yeah, like she's out of happy things to give to her friends.
Essentially. It's pretty nice though. Holy crap. Hey, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been recently in touch with my I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
It's so funny that you're brain in the. I see that. I'm not saying a bad thing. It's just it's so cool. Like I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Like whatever. I'll just shut up. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You're getting pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that saying.
Yeah, no, that means she's
Don't get ahead of yourself. Siri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's see here. Alright, then we already got that. So.
Put in a week.
Oh, okay, you're right. What? Kidding me? I can't do tab.
In a whack.
Yeah, you gotta be intentionally bad at. All right, let's go to let's get some Connor action. Or no, we'll save him for last. All right, Carla, which one do you want? Because you're doing the voice.
Let's get Natsuki out of the way. Her voice makes me annoyed. So.
Okay, actually, I might have to go to dinner soon, so we'll have to interrupt in the middle of this. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to say that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Did she saw right through us?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
What? You just confirmed what she said!
You know Yuri would love this angsty...
Yeah. Okay.
Angsty teen attitude coming out of you.
Alright, I have to go get food. I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You guys can, I can put on an
Play
auto
the
if you
game,
guys
yep.
want. Oh, wait, here, I'll save right here. Alright, and then I can load a previous save. Well, that won't work.
What?
That won't work. Or whatever.
What are you
I'll
talking about?
I'll be back, okay? Sorry.
Alright.
Just, it'll be like 5 minutes, I think. We'll see.
Alright.
Yuri.
So who do you think's gonna kill himself first?
Probably Natsuki since we're treating her so bad.
That's what I'm talking about.
God, I'm so spooked. Alright, while he's doing that, we're gonna watch this spook scare for adults video.
Sounds good. For adults, that means like for us teens, it's gonna be like horrifying, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Can you see my screen?
I can see me. Yes, it's your screen. Oh, I can hear Robert's audio
Yeah.
and your audio.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
There you go. What the
Nice.
Fucking kid. Like, this is actually like good stuff.
I probably have seen all three of these. Lol. Me. Uh-oh.
Oh
Hello
no!
guys, do you like to have skins for free? So let me show you some.
Oh, it's an ad. It's got a sponsor. The first minute's a sponsor. Uh-oh. What?
We're gonna watch it without the music 'cause this is really bad.
Pictures?
It's a meme. Look at that meme.
It's just pictures? How does that... These are so bad. What? These are like... It's like... It's
I'm
like...
not ready. Oh!
Check.
I need to speed this shit up. I can't sit through this whole thing.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Robert, man. What?
Person really doesn't like Yasuo Timo mains. Oh my god, these are so bad.
They're really bad.
Who the fuck uses #2 pencils anymore? What on earth is that you and Robert?
Yeah, that's me. I'm licking Robert.
Oh.
Vein by Internet Explorer. Wow.
Wow, so funny.
Really bad. I can make your leg
disappear. Oh my god, pleb.
Uh, funny. Brothers buy Christmas gifts, where I buy Christmas. These are so bad, it's amazing.
No.
It's so bad. What?
This music.
It's working better than their music, gotta be honest.
Oh, that's SpongeBob meme.
They're really bad.
I'm a support main. I also love getting carried by my team.
These are really bad.
Uh,
What?
uh, uh.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Oh, dude.
I gotta stop.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, sorry, this looks really
Oh,
fun.
5 minutes. Oh. What? Oh, it's good. I'm hungry.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what she's making.
Crunchy balloon bread.
Of course.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Oh. She's making a lot of hand motions. Oh,
Yeah.
Pat it
Very
real good.
expressive.
500!
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
god. She's lighting those things up. She wants her house to catch on fire.
That's like what you're supposed to put it to clean your oven.
Jesus Christ.
We are going to make nice and warm. 500 degrees. What'd you just put in there? Kung Pao Pang is what it's called. Oh, she's flattening it out again.
More in there and
Good. What are you doing, girl? Oh my god.
gonna put more in there.
I feel like she is. 5.5 to 6 inch circle. Now what? Oh. Oh. What is that?
Okay. Looks like sesame seeds and like
It's a crunchy hollow balloon with a coating of sweet melted syrup inside. How does that
That's
become sweet
syrup.
melted syrup? Oh, they're going in the hot
it's
as
dry syrup.
fuck oven.
That oven's 500 degrees.
Dude, she's just using a fucking washcloth to push it in there. Crazy
Yeah.
bitch. She's like, it's only gonna take about 30 seconds for them to cook.
30 seconds.
Oh, booyah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna pull them out. Huh. Anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh, she had it. She had it 3. She's just like, oh yes. Then you jack up that temperature real quick. She burned that top a little bit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, they're a little hot.
Oh, they're a little hot.
Shit.
Oh my god. What? That doesn't look very good, honestly. It's just like crispy. What?
I don't know. I'm
If
really
you want to,
confused.
just hit it with your hand.
What the fuck?
You're like not using like 50% of the bread.
She only makes fucking bread. Sure kimchi video. She has a really good how to make fermented soybean paste. I would say she has some really good songpyeon recipes. Dude, it takes hours to make this shit.
Mm.
It's their fancy rice cakes.
Oh. Did you ever eat those freaking popcorn balls? You the kid that brought those to school whenever you
Oh
had
my
like
god.
yes. You brought the popcorn balls?
No, I never bought the popcorn balls. I know the
Dude.
kids who did bring them.
I saw freaking like kids used to bring them, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get one and try it. So I freaking went out to the store, got it, and I freaking ate it, and I was So disappointed.
Oh,
It tasted like tasteless styrofoam.
yeah, they're never
Yeah.
good.
It was so bad.
No, we made these at my Korean school. These. Whoa, what is that one made of?
Looks like
Maybe
purple.
taro? Taro's purple. Anyway, this is like essentially like the most difficult to make rice cakes in existence.
Mm.
They take like 6 hours to make.
Jeez.
Yeah, and you like steam them in that little rice stuff. And they steam for a bajillion years and then they're done. You make them during their like 10-day Thanksgiving.
Wow.
I don't know why we need the 10 days for Thanksgiving, but
You gotta give thanks, man. It takes a long time.
no, dude, they like put pictures of their deceased grandparents on the table and you like eat in front of them and bow every like 10 minutes.
Wait, they do?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't seem right.
You also play this game like there's like you go to like this town center if you're single, everyone goes with their families. And if you're single and you're not visiting your parents, or you've already visited your parents, especially women, they'll go to the town center because they'll just host in the middle of Seoul, they have a bunch of like festivals going on and like fireworks every night and stuff like that. But they have this one thing, it's this big dance that all single women all get in a group and they all hold hands and they do this weird like walk and then they like all skip in a circle and it's supposed to like call like to like the gods to like stop making them single and get them married. It's very strange. I had to do it.
That's really weird.
Yeah. For making peep and pop. Peep and pop is really good. My mom hates spicy food, but she went and got Korean with me one time. And we got this, and the whole point of this dish is like you're supposed to add a bunch of shit to it. Because by itself, I mean it's just a lot of vegetables over rice. And you're just supposed to mix it all together, and then you're supposed to add like soybean paste and kimchi and a bunch of other like sauces and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom isn't crazy about kimchi. She says it's too spicy. And so of course, everything else they give us other than soybean paste is pretty spicy. And so she's like, "Oh, I can't stand spicy things." I'm like, "Oh, why are you eating Korean food?"
Yeah.
But then she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can eat this." She's like, "It's kind of bland." I'm like, "'Cause you're supposed to add stuff to it." It's a tough life. Looks really good. The only Korean place that's over here closed. Robert and I were gonna go get some, and it closed.
Maybe it's because people don't like spicy things.
Probably. Oh, there's a really good Thai restaurant nearby, though. Look at, oh my god, that's so good.
Yeah. I don't even think I've tried any of that, but that all looks good.
Just make yourself a little soup there.
A little soup.
Little soup.
Oh, you just gotta ruin it, huh? You gotta mix it all together.
Yeah, you gotta mix it all together.
God, just ruin the whole entire look. Doesn't look appetizing anymore.
She made kimbap. That's the first video I saw by her. Did you ever make tteokbokki? But she did make kimchi rice. I'm gonna fill my recommended with Korean cooking videos if I'm not careful. Oh yeah, I've been streaming this whole time.
Oh, nice.
There's no one watching except for like one person a while back.
This is one watching now, though.
It's me.
Oh,
Watching.
that makes sense.
So Robert told you about the K-drama we're watching?
No.
Maybe I was supposed to mention it.
Doesn't sound. Doesn't, you know. Yeah.
It's based off of a manga, a Japanese manga. I don't know why it's a K-drama. That's really bad.
Wait, is it like Koreans like live action stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's not as bad as oh no, I can't even back it up. It's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad. I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna refer to the manual over here.
True horror caught on film.
Wait, where you say that?
It's one of your tabs.
Oh yeah, that was the thing we watched just a minute ago.
Oh. What?
I'm confused.
Oh boy, a meme, a nice hot meme. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bounce house, 2,000 square feet.
What?
I have no idea. I love seeing couples costumes. Here it is.
Love that show.
Give you a little taste.
Uh-oh.
There's not. I'm kind of disappointed in this one. There's not a whole bunch of cheesy stuff in this one. I've seen some that are hella cheesy.
Uh-oh.
Are you guys back?
Yeah, I spilled your secret about watching K-dramas, Robert.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
No!
Uh-oh.
Not Conte Jude.
Did you?
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so have you seen oh, get that bitch away from me.
This guy's gay.
Oh.
Okay, so that guy is the OG. Shinda. Oh my god.
What is going on?
It's
Oh.
alright, so essentially the story is it's about a girl. This girl right
Oh
here.
god, I don't even...
She's obsessed with this high jumper. And so she lives in America.
Okay, wait. Just show him the first like 5 minutes of the first episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does a pretty good job.
Please just go back and play the game.
No.
I don't want to do this. I really...
Okay. No, it's actually okay. It's super cheesy. It's super cheesy. No. Listen to me. Hear me out. It's super cheesy and loud. It's super cheesy, but just bear with it. Oh, here it is.
Hey, I heard that guy is Korean.
What is this?
Now he looks nervous, but he's at peak condition. Totally focused on that path.
It's like all the Americans in Korea were in this.
He's off, he's running. Now he's got a very light step.
This is an iconic image. I totally didn't just do that right now.
So anyway, yeah, she watches it. It makes her cry. She like
has to go see him, so she cuts all her hair off, decides to become a boy, and sneaks into his high school.
There you go.
I don't want to watch.
There you go. I couldn't find her when she cuts her hair off, but she does.
Basically,
There you go.
it's so funny though. Honestly, wait, you haven't even seen? Oh, I hate saying his name. God, Ungil. I always forget it. I think it's like EUL, but it's not. It's Ungil. All right, but yeah, Ungil is okay. His haircut at the beginning is awful. Not gonna lie. I thought it was okay, but it's actually awful. All right, but I think we're ready now.
Are you ready?
See this? Can y'all see this?
You gotta share it again. I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
I just see Boomer the Walrus and Rupert.
Alright, you're not screen sharing.
It doesn't. Okay, whatever. I'll just redo
It's
it.
because Carly did it and it overlapped yours and it got rid of yours.
Yeah, I'm used to being overlapped. That's wait. What the fuck? I don't know what that means.
By Yuri.
All right. Is that a good volume?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone good? Connor, you good?
Yeah.
Is it good? You sure it's a good volume?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just because she's a talented writer. Oh wait, sorry.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean.
Oh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting younger girls step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. You don't even know, boy. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, so it's like decided. You're on the path for Yuri, honestly, right now. Alright, so
Yeah.
Yuri, Connor, you want to show up some...
It doesn't matter, man. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri shares the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
RobbieG. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. No, I was trying to... Whatever. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that
That's
patience
not
to Yuri.
true. Yeah. Just being appreciative like this. Just being appreciative like this, I guess. Sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing. Man, it's every time, huh? It just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people just would laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I do. Uh-huh, yeah, I do.
There you go. That's the kind of enthusiasm we need. Wait, what did you say?
What?
What did you say?
Need that high-pitched voice.
Yeah. Here, no, keep it up. Keep up.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, I
boy.
can't freaking read. Okay.
Oh, that's
I got
long.
I got
I
this.
saw the word blood.
Wait, you did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my freaking best.
The raccoon.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a wait.
Guilty.
For a guilty snack, yes. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments. The moon increments. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. And you could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic
Pavlonian.
Pavlonian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
Okay, holy shit. This can either be two things. Alright? At first I was thinking, oh, well, you know, it's... The raccoon is your boy RobbieG. But then it sounds like she's cutting herself. And the raccoon is like her giving in to that. But I don't know.
Raccoon becomes excited.
A rush of blood.
Gets hit. We've gotten quite close. It's hungry and more frequently. My bread is always handy.
I don't know. It sounds like there's just a raccoon that eats her bread, she eats her bread, and that's about it.
I don't think so.
Alright. So what do we think so far though?
Wait, can I hold on? Go down towards the last paragraph. See, every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic.
Uh-oh. To the
slice the bread, and I feed myself again. So
yeah, okay,
obviously,
so
right there, she's the raccoon.
Yeah, she's the raccoon. No.
And the bread, I'm assuming she's cutting herself. The bread's her arm.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Uh-oh.
You're like, that's a nice
Oh my-
bracelet you're wearing today, Yuri.
Uh-oh.
Can I see what's
That's
underneath?
like super white.
She's wearing long sleeves.
She's always wearing. They're all wearing long sleeves.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I was a little more.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Wait, real quick, we didn't analyze this last time. Does anyone like the bread more than Sayori's poem?
No, I like Siri's poem more.
Wait, what was it called?
Bottles.
Yeah, bubbles.
Alright, hold on. We gotta have best poem status.
I mean, I'm a bit biased, you know.
Alright, I can't really like that.
I'm obviously a bit biased here.
A little bit.
Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright, so why am I doing this on my to-do list?
Yeah, I don't know. You can erase all that.
This? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just erase.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate Been there. Oh way. She's a freaking girl feeding a raccoon, feeding herself. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
That's
Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Oh my god, this is
Cutting myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you think that, Robbie?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
K-drama.
What we do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable.
Hello?
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. After all.
Let me know when you're ready, Carly.
What?
This one, right?
It's really laggy. I don't want to do this. It's really laggy.
You guys like.
Oh my god! That was ruling? That was really going.
This is top tier, world class shot calling, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever let them tell you that we can't learn something from primitive animals, because that was a complete ape right there.
Wow, sick player, bro. What you gonna do now?
Oh, he's still running? Oh, what? His Q didn't do that. Some shit. Oh, that shield, though. Oh, Mike. Let's go.
Now, when you play against Echo, the first thing you have to check is how much AP does this guy have. Oh, you didn't see that.
Oh.
Damn, did you see that?
Yeah, kind of.
We'll watch it again, so don't worry. I'll stop after this one.
And you guys are dead. Oh.
Are we?
Oh.
Get it!
Oh my
Wow,
god.
that was such a good
There's
rival.
not a CC Rise.
I know.
Oh,
Hey, you good?
Hey, I am gonna go shopping and pick up some food for my brother with my dad.
Alright.
I'm so tired.
When you get back, you want to do this?
Yeah, probably. You guys will have to do Sayori a solid and keep her voice strong for me while I'm gone.
Oh, you want us to keep going?
Yeah, you can keep going. No reason not to.
Okay.
Just fill me in when I get back.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Alright. See ya.
Bye.
You mean Doki Doki?
No, not at all.
That's what it's called.
No, I know. it doesn't apply here.
Alright. See ya.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.